welcome back. Do y'all remember this? Well, honey, some things have changed around here. I want you to look at this. She does have a little makeup on, but her hair is all the way recessed. Well, listen to this.
I was gonna give you a break today. Look how beautiful that is. Yes, honey. What condition? I'm glad y'all don't have the music on today, so now I can talk on my videos. This is looking so good. That oil is the only oil you've been putting in here?
That around my edges right here, that cocoa butter, CBD oil is right around like around my forehead and stuff. And I just started back using that once the temperature dropped because my skin got real itchy.
So it's coconut oil with CBD or CBD with coconut oil?
It's like shea butter.
What brand?
So you heard her say she's been using cocoa butter with CBD oil. She also has been using a shampoo and conditioner, and she's been using the oil that came with the set around her edges as well, a product called Within. And I didn't really know how to pronounce it. I was calling it Widin, W-I-D-I-N. When we called the rep later to give our testimonial, she told me that it was pronounced Within. I know CBD is a shift from her prescribed medication, and I'm not anti-medication. I am pro-healthy lifestyle. So if you can get where you need to get with herbs or vitamins, I'm for that every time. And I googled CBD on skin, just some benefits of it. I'm just going to read some of the top headlines to you. I'm not going to click on anything, but it says benefits to the skin. This is the first thing that comes up from Orange Twist. Antioxidants, it improves sleep. Inflammatory agent that helps treat conditions such as eczema, psoriasis, as well as reduces acne. It says CBD is great for all skin types. Another says CBD has been found to have significant soothing properties. Its skin calming and skin normalizing effects can help minimize issues related to skin sensitivity, including redness and reactivity. CBD oil benefits for skin. It can help with acne, anti-aging, blah, 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 blah. So there's a lot of good benefits that come up first when you Google CBD on skin. And CBD is kind of like an old remedy, but taking a new light right now. And there's a lot of businesses popping up with CBD in it. More of the hair companies and hair shows who have CBD actually in the product. I remember it was like 2 years ago, I went to a hair show in LA. That was the first time that I saw a CBD infused product. It was the only one at the show, and they had this humongous booth, and they were giving away full-size bottles. I liked them, my clients liked them, but I stopped after a little bit putting them on my clients because CBD is something that, like I said, was fairly new, and they were talking about people were getting drug tested, and it was coming up in their drug test, and I'm like, what? I just stopped putting it on clients. I did Google it. Basically, it says in some cases, yeah, THC is coming up in some drug tests. I'm probably sure that comes from ingesting the CBD, maybe ingesting way too much in your dosage. I'm going to be quiet in a minute, but I had a client this week for a consultation, and there was not really anything I could do for her, and I want to talk to y'all about that right now. I get a nice amount of people that contact me from all over the country, even the world sometimes, but usually the country. They want me to help them. I just want you guys to know before you call, before you schedule a consultation, that I'm a hairstylist. If your main focus in contacting me is to not get your hair styled, then don't contact me. I'm not a medical professional. I'm not a trichologist. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not a doctor. I'm going to ask you to bring your bag of medicines because I need to know, number one, you have been diagnosed, you have an active plan, and you're following it. I'm not going to give you anything, tell you anything that your doctor probably hasn't already told you, other than I would rather you try some holistic products other than the medication. But I can't take you off your medication. I can't tell your doctor to stop prescribing you medication. I can't do anything like that. I've been in some classes where they say 75% of humans experience adverse reactions to medication. There were some studies that said 1.5 million Americans are hospitalized every year for adverse reactions to a medication. That kind of thing alarms me. That takes me back to the point of my client that came in for a consultation. This lady has been trying to conceive a baby for a while. She's a little older. She hasn't had any children. She decided to come up off of her medications at the beginning of last year because she wanted to conceive. She was taking a lot of oral medication. She was giving herself injections in the stomach just to combat her psoriasis and her dermatitis. She had been doing this, she said, for a long time, since high school. Well, she wasn't able to conceive. So when she got off of the medication and started doing more healthier lifestyle choices, she's able to conceive now. So now she's pregnant. She came to her consultation wanting me to tell her more healthy alternatives that she can do that can reduce inflammation in her body and also be safe for her unborn child. She wasn't necessarily concerned with getting her hairstyle. When I mentioned her look that she was going for, she kind of had a confused look on her face. She's like, oh, well, no, you don't have to style it. Based on the questions that she asked and the amount of pills that she had, I realized that this was, in her opinion, more of a medical consultation and not a cosmetic consultation. I have to be careful about what I tell you to put in your body, period. Number one, I can't tell you to put too much in your body. Number two, you have a baby in there. And I haven't studied what affects an unborn child. So I think that in that case, your doctor's recommendations are number one priority to you, not me. I'm not a miracle worker. I will give you the best hairstyle that any hairstylist has ever given you while I remove the movable parts of your flare up. There's going to be some that I can't get to, and that's going to be the areas of raised skin. She was a Caucasian woman. You guys always ask, is this something that only black people get, or is this a black lady thing, or or is this a weave thing? And no, it's not a weave thing. There's people from all backgrounds that come that have issues with their skin. Her main concern was her husband's mother had some issues with her skin. She's from a war-torn country. She said that there was a lot of radiation, a lot of things going on in the air before she came to the United States, and her skin suffered from it. She was really concerned about carrying that on into her unborn child, which I totally understand. There was nothing I could do for her. I was very limited in what I could tell her. So I did give her a set of Within shampoo and conditioner and oil. And I had 6 sets because I'm about to run a campaign to open up my members only page. Hey, so you guys get a little information about that. I will be doing a members page where I'm doing house calls and house visits. For my $50 memberships, I'm going to be giving away free sets of the products that I use. And every month you're going to be getting a new product, a product of the month for me. And that membership page is going to go towards my product development and more of my digital products. I'm not interested in being a trichologist or a dermatologist. So you will hear me say that on these videos, and you'll hear me say I'm not this and I'm not that. And I know the average consumer is going to say, well, why don't you turn into one? Because that's just not my ministry. I don't want to do that. And on that note, I'm going to leave you to some music. Sneak peek, I do cut all my clients' hair off in this video. So get ready for that. Enjoy the rest. Like, subscribe, and comment. Make sure you turn that notification bell on so you'll know when my membership page goes live. As always, thank you for your view. Be nice in the comments. I hope y'all really enjoyed that scratch. This particular client, she has come back several times since this video. And if you remember from a previous video when her hairline did break out really bad after that bout with her prescribed medication, she hasn't been using anything since then. That's why it was important for me to highlight that hairline and how recessed it was into the skin on this particular video. Please go back and look at some other videos, kind of like look at the timeline of this particular client and to see what's reasonable with dealing with or coping with a skin irritation or skin issues. Oh yeah, that watermark, you see too much hair was all in this entire video. I'm having to do that now because I'm finding my videos on so many pages. I had to flag an Instagram page from a trichologist in Africa and all of her videos, honey, were my videos highlighting her business. I just have to protect my brand and my customers and my work moving forward. So you're going to see a lot of logos, heavy branding. You're going to see my too much hair and everything just because it's getting out of hand. And I love that my videos are spreading, but this is kind of getting ridiculous. And if you see any of my videos on any other pages, whether it be Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, reach out to me and let me know. I'm too much hair on everything. Thanks again for watching the video. So you guys have a great rest of the day and stay around.